I knew Mark Tonks, and he was working on the LMI programmes, and I came about 6 years ago to do the Effective Leadership course. I was at a crossroads in my career, and I was leaving central government and setting up my own consultancy, and he helped me sort of analyse and map what I was capable of and what I could achieve for myself, and that was really successful. And 6 years on, I decided I needed a refresh, and the programme's been updated, and I've come back because I'm at the next phase of moving my consultancy on into a broader portfolio, and I found it really helpful. The action plan is really fundamental to what you do, and I found that with my consultancy's portfolio of contracts that range across a lot of government policy areas and working with partners to deliver government policy, that I could actually crystallise what I was doing in my whole consultancy range. But it also didn't just confine itself to work. While it helped me form a business plan for work, I've also got a plan for all the other areas of my life, whether it's around family and friends, or new educational challenges, or new cultural sort of activities and social activities, or financial. I had a plan that brought all my goals together in one place, and it's the first time in my life that I've had a plan that covers my whole life approach, and that means I can manage any tensions or conflicts between the demands of all, and certainly have a more balanced portfolio approach to life, and that means I don't neglect family and friends over work, and I just, for instance, and just keep that balance approach going forward. Yes, it's definitely writing that plan is fundamental, and it makes you convert your thoughts that are all rushing around in your brain as you're dealing with daily life and all its challenges, work and home, and you put it on a written plan, and that means you dump everything there, but you start to crystallise your thoughts. You look at where you've come from, you map where you are at the moment, and you've got a clear way of setting out the steps to go forward in every area of your life. And writing it down means that it's real. It's not just rolling around in your head, and you've got something to come back and read and look at and see where you've moved from last week, last month. And to me, it's critical to have that benchmark, because we always forget what we've achieved. That's in the past. We're always looking forward, and if you read that, you can remind yourself, actually, I have achieved things in various areas, and that's really positive, but where do I want to go next? The other important part of LMI is that you're writing down your plan, you're reading and writing on your own. It's not self-absorption, it's actually about putting your own thoughts together in a clear time frame, in a clear space for you. And then you meet other people through LMI, independently of you, you don't know them, but you have the collective discussion and the collective constructive critical friend challenge from one another. That's all very supportive, but it challenges your thinking, opens your mindset, opens the opportunities presented for you. And the combination of the plan and the collective discussion is a really important approach, and it works. I've looked back to see how I've got to this point, but I've got to look forward, and I've set myself goals and steps towards them. But I've got to be disciplined and know that perhaps once a month, once a year, I do an annual review and look at where I've come from this moment in time, this benchmark, to get there, and I've got a really good platform on which to work the next year and the year beyond that. So it's down to me to make it work. Yes, I would, because I think in my career have had lots of training opportunities. It's all business related, which is great, but this is the one programme that actually combines you looking at your whole life and your work and making sure that the whole thing works for you and reflects you and your core values and core self, and that's really important.